Today on Tricrow Studios, we do a video that admittedly I don't really like doing, but I always get asked to do it, and that's going over my guitar collection for 2023. Setting this video to release for January 1st, 2023. So I'm honestly going to try and not buy any more guitars because I'm really running out of room. And I don't always have the time to play absolutely every single one of them, and it's kind of getting on my nerves. So I'm going to try and do the New Year's resolution, not buy a single guitar. Boy, I hope there's no anniversary collections for Fender or Gibson this year. So we're going to start off with Fender Strats. These are the guitars that, because I'm partially colorblind, I can rarely ever color correct properly. So this is a 40th anniversary Fender American Standard Stratocaster in Caribbean Mist. Next up we have the Fender Deluxe Strat Plus from 1995. She beautiful. A 1999 Fender American Standard Stratocaster in, I really cannot remember if it's ocean mist or turquoise mist or something, but it's kind of a blue. A 2000 Fender American Series Stratocaster with a beautiful natural ash body. A 2010 Fender American Deluxe Stratocaster. A 60th anniversary Fender American Standard Stratocaster. I think this is Mystic Blue. Fender American Professional 1 Stratocaster in Candy Apple Red. Fender American Professional 1 Stratocaster in Sienna Sunburst, which is a ash body. That might bug you, bugs me too. An ash body, not a ash body. Fender Rarities Quilt Maple Top Stratocaster. This is a limited edition that has a quilted maple top on an alder body with a rosewood neck. Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster. I have a giant problem with sunburst guitars. Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster in Miami Blue. Yeah, I have two American Professional 2s. They both have rosewood boards, but this looks exactly like one of my best friends growing up, the Squire Strat, which is in like Maui Blue, that it was left-handed, and I learned to play Smoke on the Water the other way around. Fender 75th Anniversary Commemorative Stratocaster. This has the gold hardware. It's an ash body, and it has the ingot, little medallion thing on the back of the headstock. 2003 Fender American Series Telecaster in Sunburst with an ash body. She's got quite a bit of dings on it, and I really like it that way. 2016 Fender American Standard, before they changed it to the American Professional Telecaster. This is an alder body in Sunburst. You'll see that a lot. Fender American Professional 2 Telecaster, alder body, rosewood fretboard, and Sunburst. Fender American Original 60s Thin Line Telecaster. This is an ash body in, obviously, Sunburst. Fender Parallel Universe Strat Tele. This is American made with an ash body, nitro finish, just like the American Original. And yeah, it's Strat and a Tele body with a Strat neck. Fender Parallel Universe Jazz Tele. This is one of my favorites here. This is on a beautiful ash body, nitro finish, and it's got the Pure Vintage 65 Jazzmaster pickups in it. This is a beautifully heavy guitar, and definitely one of my favorites. Now that we've seen the Fenders, let's take a look at the Gibsons. Les Paul Special Tribute DC, Les Paul Special Tribute with humbuckers, Gibson Les Paul Tribute in Satin Iced Tea, Gibson Les Paul Studio in Sunburst, Gibson Les Paul Studio, the LP100 series, so the Les Paul 100. This is with the wider fretboard, and this is in Manhattan Midnight. Les Paul Jr., Les Paul Classic with P90s, Les Paul Classic in translucent cherry, Les Paul Traditional 120th anniversary. I believe this is Heritage Cherry, even though it doesn't look like it. 1999 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe. This is a 30th anniversary limited edition. So, love this guitar. Les Paul Standard 50s. This is a limited edition triple A maple top in the Ice T-Burst. Les Paul Standard 60s. This is in Bourbon Burst with a flame, but it's not triple A. 1988 Gibson Les Paul Custom Showcase Edition. This originally actually had factory installed EMG 81 and 85, not all black hardware. I gave it a pick guard and swapped out the gold hardware, to gold hardware, and added a 500T and a 496R. 2010 Gibson Explorer. I put the pickup covers on there. 2021 Gibson Explorer in Antique Natural, and I changed the knobs. 2007 reissue of the Gibson Flying V 98. I added the gold pickup covers and swapped out the knobs here, and I also put Kluson Revolution locking tuners on it, although I'm probably going to be looking for some waffle backs. 2015 Gibson Flying V Japan. Now this was actually made in the custom shop. It's a custom shop model made in the custom shop that's technically not custom shop. It's just a limited edition that was made for the Japanese market, but they did not actually have a Flying V model for the year, so they had to make it like a special run of them. It's actually 70s inspired, so it has a volute, the thinner body, the smaller headstock, and it's in sunburst. 2017 Firebird. This is the Firebird Traditional. I say traditional all the time because there was a high performance that had these stupid robot tuners on it. This has the Steinberger tuners, which are a little odd but pretty cool. I just love this. It's a sunburst guitar. Love it. Gibson SG Standard 61, which I'm a giant nerd, and I spent like $30 or $40 on the truss rod cover that I waited 2 years for Gibson to make and send to me. 2021 Gibson SG Standard. 2011 Gibson SG Standard Limited. This is the one that has the baked maple fretboard, and the horns are a little wider. Gibson SG Junior. I love this. Gibson SG Tribute. I changed out the knobs and put pickup covers on. 1991 Gibson SG Special. This is the 3-knob version of the SG Special. There was in 1991 also a 4-knob version of the SG Special. I still have no idea what pickups these are. And 2000 Gibson ES335. If this were today's type of a model, it would say that it's a figured top, and it has a figured back as well. I can't say enough about this guitar. It is, once you get a really good ES335, it just kind of changes your life. Now we'll take a look at the Gretsch guitars that I own. 1996 Gretsch G6120W. This is the Nashville with the Western motif on it. So this is not an actual branding. It's just got the black, and they put finish over it. But it's got all of the different inlays on here. And we got the signpost that says Nashville. I jokingly call this the Steve because my boss's name is Steve, and he wears a cowboy hat, and I make fun of him for it. I'm a city boy. Gretsch G6120 DC. This is the Chet Atkins Nashville, the one with the really weird every little thing that you can think on a guitar is here, and it is awesome. Even though the high E string is out of tune, but it is a little dull. And Gretsch G6120 SH, the Brian Setzer hot rod, which the previous owner took to a hot rod shop, had some pinstriping done to it. It says drink less on the side, which I don't drink at all, so that's cool, I guess. And some pinstriping here as well. And we've got some gold foil around the edges, and then this was just completely refinished. Again, another awesome guitar. And finally, I have a Martin D35, which always seems to interact with the weather. So I from time to time have, because this is a nitro finish guitar, a crack in the nitro that goes from here to here, which is not in the wood, but in the finish. And then the bridge has a crack in it, so I have to replace the bridge, and then you don't see the crack in the summertime. Alright, so there you go. There's my entire guitar collection for 2023. Again, I'm going to try and not buy any more guitars. I know I have 48 guitars, and Kevin's going to be like, well, you know, 2 more and you get 50, but we're just going to try and not. Let me just play the absolute heck out of every one of my guitars for a long time. Then we'll see 2024. Unless, again, Fender comes out with some weird limited edition Strat or something like that. They got me then. Thanks for watching.